All right, Kubiak addressed the fact that he has a boss that includes an array of bosses, one of which includes Tom Brady, who, by the way, also works for Fox. Here's Kubiak on working with the GOAT in a good way.
Really excited to work with Tom, and he made the mistake of giving me his cell phone number, so he might wish he never did that, because I'm gonna be calling him a lot. What I'm excited about is that we have different offensive backgrounds, how we're gonna, how we can pull ideas from each other. But obviously he's the greatest that's ever done it. And in the interview process, just the passion that he spoke with on all things football just got me excited about the opportunity to work with him. I know, plenty's been said and speculated about, how that relationship's going to go, and that's one of the main draws to come here, is to get to work with him, to get to work with Spy. These are great football minds and if we collaborate the way we're supposed to, then we're going to pull the best out of each other.
Spytek's going to get traded. There's that word again, main draw. That's the same word he used with Geno Smith. See you, Spytek. See you later. The comment about Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Maybe wishing he hadn't given him his cell phone. I don't know if you've heard this. Very protective with his cell phone. Like to the point where back when he wasn't allowed to be in production meetings, coaches would want to talk to him, and Fox wouldn't, as I heard it, Fox wouldn't give out his cell phone number. He's very, very guarded about his cell phone number. And again, if you're going to run this team, if you're going to be in close collaboration with John Spytek, the GM of the team, you better be accessible 24/7 to the head coach of the team. And he almost seemed a little sheepish, I don't know that I want to call Mr. Brady. Well, if Mr. Brady is serious about helping the team, he'll take the call. And then we get back to that ever-present balance, the conflict of interest that Brady doesn't like anyone to talk about, so I'm going to talk about it even harder. You've got this gig where you're covering all the teams, but you're also an owner of one of the teams, and now this year he's supposedly going to be more involved, and it sounds like Kubiak is going to be wearing him out and asking him questions and gathering information and tapping into the experiences of Tom Brady.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to? I would. I'd be all over Tom Brady, too. I'd want to hear certain things as we go about. It was interesting. He talked about we came from two different offensive backgrounds, right, where I do think Klint Kubiak could probably steal some drop-back pass thoughts from the New England offense, and Tom Brady, where he's going to go, damn, working with Shanahan or whatever, we didn't have this play. We didn't coach it this way. So there will be some nuance there to be learned. But the big thing is leaning on him, doing all that. That's all good, right? The thing we need to see, or I think you need to see, I would like to see where this goes, is you can lean on him and talk to him all you want about overall football stuff. At some point, it's got to be specific to the Raiders, and he's got to be there a little bit on a daily basis to see what's going on, just a little bit more than he is, to really be able to answer and give some hard answers about the team and how that should mesh with the coaching too. And that's where I'm interested to see, right? I know Brady's got enough knowledge to teach us all football and then some, no doubt about it. But at some point, it's got to be nuanced to the specific situation, and that it takes you being there a little bit, or at least you're watching the film every day of practice, and you're doing that, and then you're having a little bit of a conversation with the guys, a few times a week as you're watching practice of things that jump out to you or whatever. So yeah, how much Tom Brady gets involved this offseason, something I'll definitely be watching along with Max Crosby and this whole situation.
And all the factors that go into it. Tom does a lot of different things. Tom's got that Fox gig. How involved will he be with the Raiders? We saw him at one game last year sitting in the coach's booth, and the first thing he did was he hit the lever on the seat, and down went the chair, so maybe he wouldn't be quite as noticeable while he had a tablet there and a headset on. And that was the moment a lot of people were like, maybe there is a problem with this guy being Fox's top NFL broadcaster and also owning and actively helping one of the teams. We'll see how much he actively helps and how much of, and we won't know this, But he's in this unique position to gather information league-wide. He's in stadiums every week. As I've said before, the value is being on the field, seeing guys before the game, taking in the pregame warm-ups, seeing them out of their pads, seeing how big someone is. I'm surprised how big he is. I'm surprised how small he is. Coaches come up to you and they want to talk to you, and you see who the coaches are, the assistants who really have that sizzle and have that command and who defers to who. He's in a great position. And I know that, well, the Raiders suck, so it must not be that great. Write this down. The moment the Raiders are a consistent contender, all of a sudden Tom Brady's access is going to be a problem. And it won't be a problem until the Raiders start winning on a consistent basis.
I don't disagree with you there. I hear you there. Because if they get successful and become good, you're going to start to hear coaches and other GMs get annoyed with it, that he's got all this free access like you're talking about.
Tush push was fine until the Eagles won the Super Bowl with it. Tush push is fine now, because they didn't make it beyond the wild card round. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.